What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Young Batman. You already know what it is. We out here dropping buckets. We back with another video, and today we're gonna go ahead and do a continuation to the crown setup of the beehive. It's been getting a lot of activity. I've been seeing that a lot of you guys been taking heed to it, so I'm gonna talk more about it, and I'm gonna show you another technique which I'm doing to break the swirl. So basically, my last pattern was going clockwise, so my brush strokes will be going counterclockwise. For instance, the pattern I won't be brushing counterclockwise, but my strokes will be counterclockwise. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is an OVB rag. This is the black excellence joint. It's pretty fire. Some of you guys may have seen it on the website, I'm pretty sure. So I'll go ahead and let you see what the waves are looking like and how we're doing the crown. Last video I didn't get a chance to talk too much about this brush here, but yeah, this is mainly the brush that I'm using right now. And yeah, we're also on another setup, so we're kind of testing things out to see how things are working out. So yeah, we're letting the 1.5 grow in. We did cut down to a 1.5, so you can see my calic. If you guys have questions about calics, we can go over waving with calics. This is what we're looking like. I just did a little quick shape up. As you can see, the drop fade is growing in real nice. Crown is coming in. You can see the rings forming. And finally got it, so now I can do this. I know a lot of people have been doing that, and I was like, I gotta get to the point where I can, so I can wear our rings. And we're still letting the beard grow. We could talk more about beard stuff if you want. But what I mean with brush strokes is, so I start right here, and I'm brushing from the crown. Whereas my last pattern was clockwise, so I was brushing around in a circle. So now that we're breaking the swirl, we want to brush counterclockwise. We want to do each of our strokes. And then when we bring our next one, we want to go up counterclockwise as we're doing our strokes. And then bring it up to our next section, and then to the next section, right in from the crown, and then to the next section, and then to the next section, and then working our way to the bottom section. Using the tip of the brush, and then on to the next section. And then back to where we started. So the thing about it is, if we make a habit of brushing back clockwise, whereas where the previous pattern was clockwise, it will cause the pattern to mimic where it was before. Whereas I've been brushing around to a counterclockwise, and it has been breaking the swirl, so it's been getting its way to getting to 360. So as you can see, we have been breaking a lot of the old pattern, and it's getting to where it's supposed to. And when brushing your pattern, if you target in your crown and brush from your crown and look at your crown the whole time when you pull out, it will help you bring the pattern out to where it will create rings, and so on. And so on. You just want to kind of go with the flow, right with the flow. And then this side, boom, right with the flow, right with the flow, and so on. Now that we can see, we can kind of do stuff like this, kind of hit some angles better if we want to. Now that I can kind of do this, we can brush on the phone. And I mean, you know, is what it is. But you want to make sure you have your mirror handy. And another thing, when you're doing your beehive brushing, if you look into your mirror, right, you can brush from behind and brush your beehive that way too. But that is another way of doing it. Yeah, we're gonna try and start dropping bangers very frequently. Probably gonna start going live more on here, so you know what to do. Flood the comments, like, subscribe. Boy, Young Batman. I'll check you out in the next one.